What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE 2K17, my career mode here, fighting Seth freaking Rollins on a Moveset Monday. Plenty of thoughts on the Elimination Chamber today, so I guess let's get on with the show. Oh no, I'm walking to the ring. What could possibly go wrong? Daniel Bryan attacking me from behind. Wait a minute, what is this? He's not even supposed to be involved. Come on, official. Why is D-Bry so mad? He's doing some heel shit, beating the crap out of me. Get those guys in there. Get him out of there. Get him out of there. I had a damn match. Oh my gosh, he's hurt. He's hurt. That sucks. And that, yeah, it's gonna be difficult to fight the Architect in Seth freaking Rollins on this fine Monday, but we're gonna do our best to make it happen. I'm probably gonna lose. Yeah, so, Chamber happened last night. It was alright. Sling Blade to Seth Rollins. It is Moveset Monday. What is Alexa Bliss doing? She's throwing in a chair. Well, thanks, Alexa, but no thanks. I'm not looking to get disqualified here. But onto the chair! Onto the chair! Yes! Just completely by accident. By accident, that happened. What? Alexa? Oh, alright. She's, getting off the turnbuckle, or was trying to anyway. Yeah, so the Chamber happened. Along lower. And I have a variety of thoughts there. I'm not even sure where to start, with things that happened in the Chamber. Let's see here. Well, it looks like we have somewhat of a confirmation of the fact that we're going to have a mixed tag match between John Cena and Nikki Bella versus The Miz and Maurice, as they set that. They started the gears turning there, because it was a backstage thing between Nikki and Natalya, and who accidentally got hit with a bunch of makeup? Oh, it was Maurice. So there's your, hey, here's your inflection point of where that feud begins, which honestly is not a great start to a feud, in my opinion anyway. It's not the best thing in the world, but what are you gonna do? That was supposed to be a comeback, but whatever. There you go, Alexa Bliss. Thanks. It reminds me of that one time that Chris Jericho accidentally spilled coffee on Kane, and they ended up in a last man standing match somehow. Falcon Arrow. So yeah, it's not the greatest start to a feud. Seth Rollins, what are you doing? But you know, it's something, and that more or less confirms what we already had rumors of, is that's going to be your match for Mania. And if the rumors pan out like everyone is expecting, one would imagine that Nikki and Cena win, and then Cena proposes finally at WrestleMania in the ring, would be my guess as how that thing ends up. Because otherwise, why are you doing it, you know? If it's not going to end with a proposal, why are you doing it? So, I don't know. That's just my thoughts on that nonsense. Yeah, so Bray Wyatt's the champion. Bray Wyatt, as the dirt sheets predicted, after Randy Orton won the Rumble, they went, yeah, Bray's going to win at the Chamber, and then we're going to have Bray and Randy at WrestleMania, which, oh god, why am I so terrible at hitting finishers? It's real bad. It's real, I keep trying to steal them and add insult to injury, and it's not working out for me. And what's interesting about Bray Wyatt is that, much like Roman Reigns, he took the same path of not winning a main championship before he won the World Championship. So he didn't win any of the mid-card belts. He was a tag champ because they, you know, the thing with the Wyatts. And Roman was a tag champ in the Shield, but never won the IC and never won the US before winning the world title. And the difference, as you can see, is that it took them like 3 years to have Bray Wyatt win his first one. And you see how quickly Roman Reigns shot up that ladder. So the difference between we fucking hate you and you deserve it is how much time you spend doing that. Because Roman's been in main event feuds for a while now. And Bray Wyatt was kind of up and down the card there, depending on what they needed him to do. So there's your main difference. Why can't I hit a finisher on anybody? I'm gonna win with the damn salt shaker again. It's fucking ridiculous. Haha! I reversed the pedigree. Eat it, yeah. And now you can't reverse shit, Seth Rollins. You can't reverse shit, Seth Rollins. I hit you with a major reversal. You done, kid. You done, kid. That's what's up. Count it, referee. Right. In position. Oh, come on now. And I certainly heard some folks saying that, oh, Bray Wyatt wins the belt here. It's predictable. Look, it's only predictable because all the dirt sheets called it, all the betting sites, the smart money was calling it. If none of those places had said anything, it wouldn't be predictable. And speaking of which, I don't know that anyone predicted Naomi winning the SmackDown Women's title. So, not everything, like, being predictable is not necessarily a problem if you have a good story to tell. Nice, on the powerbomb. Even starting that match off with a disadvantage, I still managed to pull out a victory against Seth freaking Rollins. But yes, being predictable, not always a bad thing as long as the story you are telling is a good story. And certainly they have the ability to be unpredictable with Naomi winning the SmackDown Women's Championship. Now, I don't know where they go from there, but cool. Why not? I have to wonder if some of those women who signed on Raw are a little bit like, man, I should have gone to SmackDown because they seem to be getting more opportunities on SmackDown than they do on Raw, which is kind of funny. And I think certainly that there's definitely more room on the SmackDown roster for upward momentum than there is on Raw, where it's just like, hey, Charlotte, you know. In any event, we will get on to our next match here as I try to taunt the man. I'm trying to taunt the man. It's not working. There we go. Over. That's right, D-Bry. You could not stop my victory. And on SmackDown, we have Dolph Ziggler, which seems like the most SmackDown thing you could possibly do. Elsewhere at the Chamber, we had the return of Trip Bradshaw, who totally tripped, making his ring entrance during the pre-show, which was, they really, what the hell was that? They really went with that shit, which was, what even is that? Wait, I can't even tell, it happened so fast. I'm not sure what that move is. Hold on. Run. Nope. It didn't work. That's a weird move. That's a weird move. What else? Speaking of, I don't know, Dolph Ziggler and his match. First of all, why the fuck didn't he win that match? What was the point of taking out Kalisto and then not winning the match? Like, I don't get the idea there. That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, having the post-match beatdown, you could have done that by also winning the fucking match. Like, dumb. And that seemed to be a trend when a heel would lose a match and then have a post-match beatdown. They did it like 4 times last night. It was fucking ridiculous. Get there, 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 haha, zigzag! He was still had the major reversal effects there. Wow, Dolph Ziggler doing the job. Holy shit, Dolph Ziggler. Whooped your ass. But yeah, that audience was not about Apollo Crews at all. Like, he got out the chair and did the Pillmanizer. He did the Brian Pillman with the chair and the ankle. And they were like, one more time. They were like, thank you, Dolph. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is going on here? What the fucking fuck is going on here? It is insane that this crowd just did not give a shit about Apollo Crews and Kalisto. And Dolph Ziggler's supposed to be the heel here, right? He's supposed to be the, you know, the heel, and they just, no. We're having it. We're not having it. Now, I did want to talk for a little bit about how fucking terrible David Otunga is on commentary. Put on a 5-star match and lose to Dolph Ziggler? No. No. Daniel Bryan, again. Oh, the streak is over. Big Show beat Heath Slater. What a waste. Uh-oh. It's cutscene time, baby. They can't wait to get started. They can't wait to play the same fucking cutscene I've seen like 40 times so far in this My Career mode. Can't wait. So excited. Oh dear. Daniel Bryan. Whooping my ass. Yeah, so the highlight of the terribleness of David Otunga, and at this point I would take Byron Saxton over Otunga and I don't like either of them because they're just not good on commentary, was that he said that Mickie James might lose. What is that move? Might lose because of the fact that she's been gone for 7 years and ring rust. Now, I understand that you don't want to acknowledge TNA ever because you have to, you don't want to give them any kind of an air of legitimacy, right? I get that, okay? I'm going to attempt to not get counted out here against D-Bry. Back in the ring. I win. But JBL had to come back like 5 minutes later and be like, it's not ring rust. She's been all over the world. So I don't know if I should blame Otunga or if I should blame the producers in his ears or whatever. But look, she wasn't sitting at home for 7 years. She was wrestling all over the world, aka Orlando, for the past, however long she was in TNA. Let's talk about what happened out there tonight. Yeah, I won by countout in a very quick fashion. It was pretty cool. You went face-to-face with him in the ring, but didn't actually make it to the ring. What was your intention? I am the best right now. I'm giving him a glimpse of what a real superstar looks like. I step in there, into that ring, and anyone immediately realizes that they are below me. Even he has to realize that. It's not rocket science. But then again, he is a Neanderthal. I mean, he has the hair and the beard for it, so sure. I haven't gotten attacked backstage during an interview in, like, a while. It's been a lot of episodes since that actually happened. Like, what the fuck? Does it only happen when you're a face and not a heel? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Or do you have to be feuding with a heel for it to happen? It's possible. And we fight Daniel Bryan. Again. Anyhow, I suppose that if New Japan actually goes through with their expansion plans into the US, they will have to stop mentioning anybody who did any work in New Japan. Because part of what they used to get over Styles and Gallows and Anderson as credible threats was that they were all IWGP champions of some kind. Either the main belt or the tag belts or whatever. But if they have that expansion for the US, they're going to have to stop mentioning them because they're competition. And WWE does not deal well with competition. Clearly. Because they refuse to mention anything with TNA whatsoever. Anyway, it looks like elsewhere in the chamber, we're going to get a Dean Ambrose and Baron Corbin feud. Now, whether or not that ends up being a singles match, or if they have another, 6 or 8 man IC ladder match, we'll see. We'll see. But, I don't know. That could be cool. Perhaps they'll put the IC belt on Baron Corbin. I wouldn't mind that. He's been getting a lot better these days. And I'm enjoying his work in general. And I guess finally, we have that new and improved chamber, which was pretty cool with how they had it set up. And I guess my biggest question is, will that chamber make it into 2K18? Now, it happened before Mania, and usually things that happen before Mania have a pretty good chance of being in the game, but think about how much new stuff they have to put in the game this year. With the brand split, the commentary, the sets, the arenas. Think about how much new stuff had changed back in June is a lot of work. Not to mention all the new superstars, the cruiserweights, everything else. So I have to wonder what ends up getting cut in this year's game that just is not going to make it for time constraints because they only have so many days and you only have so much budget. You can't do everything. It's just impossible. So I'll be very curious whether or not they put the chamber, the new chamber in 2K18. But, we'll find out in October, I guess. Yeah, be very curious to see. But yeah, otherwise, in general, I enjoyed the show. We've got like 3 weeks now until Fastlane, which that card is shaping up to be interesting. If they have Goldberg squash Kevin Owens, that's going to be, a thing. Certainly. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. But it is time to put away Daniel Bryan once again, if we can, and then go on to fight him at the Extreme Rules is the next one in this game. Because we just had Mania, so that's the next one in line. But D-Bry, here's to ya. Come on, get fired up. Get mad about it. Where you going? Where you going? Get your ass in the ring, boy. What? Alright, here we go. Here we go. Get up. Right into a slug exploder. Pick him up. Don't reverse it. Don't reverse it. There we go. This should wrap things up for Daniel Bryan. Fingers crossed. 2.0, which, yes, AJ Styles used his rack bomb again last night. Always good to see that. Daniel Bryan, you have no chance against me at Extreme Rules. I can only hope they actually put me in an Extreme Rules match. Cashing checks. And breaking necks. Eat it, yeah. Oh, what's that, D-Bry? I got you in the yes lock. I'm making you tap. How about that? And that brings us to Extreme Rules, which will be tomorrow, but also a normal match. So again, video game. What the fuck are you doing? If you're gonna have me at a specialized pay-per-view, put me in the match that pay-per-view is known for. Seriously. Fix this shit in 2K18, you assholes. Anyway, I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. And I'll see you next time, right here on this channel. And I'm out!